Hey, nice suit. Where'd you get it?
Costume shop at the mall. I had it custom made.
Yeah? Quality material. Who are you? Where you from?
The name's, Sonny Crockett.
I'm a stranger here. I'm one of you. I'm one of you.
I'm one of you guys. Don't you recognize me?
No. Come on. What's the dope? Spill it, or I'll...
Go easy, kid. From the cut of the suit, I'm thinking he might be with the Valenti gang.
Is that so?
Yeah.
Yes?
Prove it. You ain't leaving till you show me some bona fides.
Oh, we have the gun. We have the gun.
I've got a little something here that might convince you.
Don't even blink.
It's not a real gun. It's not a real gun, I swear. It's a gift from Don Valenti. See?
To your family from mine, in gratitude for your continued service, J.J. Valenti. Looks like little Sonny Crockett here really is with the Sacramento boys. You
Yeah.
got stones, Pee-wee. I like that. Have yourself a drink on the house. Matches, put down your gun. You look like a moron.
Hey,
Take a hike, Squirt.
You don't like me at all. Where's Stan? There's Stan. Hey, Stan.
hey kid.
What is it, Squirt?
What about Trixie?
How long have you and Trixie been going out?
You mean knocking boots? Oh, about a year now.
That's a long time.
Tell me about it. I keep meaning to dump her for a newer model, but then she starts singing at me, and I remember why we got together in the first place.
Love?
Free nightclub entertainment.
That's right. Alright, what about your operation?
It's good to see you doing so well. The boys down in Sacramento were starting to get worried.
With all due respect, the boys down in Sacramento can bite me. When that creepy Sagan guy burned down my speakeasy, did the Sacramento boys lift a finger to help me back on my feet? No.
Well,
And when that weasel accountant McFly went and blabbed to the feds, did the Sacramento boys help me get rid of the evidence? No.
but,
I had to put 3 more cops on my payroll to pull that one off.
okay,
Wow.
But nothing. When you get back to Sacramento, you let J.J. Valenti know that Kid Tannen expects a little more respect for his efforts in the future. Understand?
no problem, kid.
Nice club.
That's a nice place you got here.
Ain't it? I picked out all the statuary myself when I was traveling through Greece.
I can tell. It's got that tannin touch.
Thanks.
Oh, you're back in his hole. What about the Hall of Fame?
What's that Wall of Fame all about?
That, my tiny friend, is where I pay tribute to fallen foes. Cut short in the prime of life before I had a chance to cut it short myself.
They're the guys you've whacked.
Whacked?
Rubbed out.
Not in any legally actionable sense, no. Whacked. I like that.
Wow. Welcome to the new worlds of the future.
See ya, kid.
Yeah, whatever.
Well, let's go outside. What was our goal? Well, let's see if we get some more information outside.
Hey, Artie. He's back.
Oh, he's stupid. He is so stupid. Come on, shift. Why are you not working shift? Oh. Because of that. We can go to Doc, who has maybe some more information. Yeah, it was here. Sorry.
Hey, Doc. How's the room?
It's a little cleaner than I would have imagined for a Depression-era flophouse. How are your investigations going?
Going good. I saw Artie.
I saw him.
Who?
My grandpa. On his streetcar for just a second. Doc, we gotta find him.
Why?
Trixie thinks she's got something that could put Kid away, but Artie's the only one who can tell her for sure. I guess he's kind of her tutor or something.
Ah, so that's the connection. When your grandfather disappeared from Hill Valley for 2 months, the bond between him and Miss Trotter was severed, eventually leading to a timeline in which Trixie lost the nerve to betray Tannen.
Yeah?
We've got to find your grandfather.
All right.
Okay, I better get back to fixing history.
Be careful, Marty.
I'll do it somewhat. Alright, so I learned that if you click the right button, it goes back
Hey,
to
Doc,
where you
I
come
could use
from.
a little help.
What's the problem?
Didn't know that. And I'm already at episode... What is it? I don't know. Have you... Yeah, talk
You
about
sure
him.
Tannen's supposed to be arrested by Officer Parker? The guy's a mess.
Mess or no mess, I'm absolutely certain that Parker's your man. In fact, it's his arrest of Tannen that will eventually lead him to becoming Hill Valley's chief of police.
That seems really unlikely.
Yeah, in his state, drunk.
Where'd you park the DeLorean?
I hid it in the DeSoto lot. Nobody's buying cars these days, so it should be safe in there.
Yeah, and now someone bought the DeLorean. About to speak easy.
Hey, who did burn down Tannen's original speakeasy anyway?
I still don't know. I'd really like to find out before we go home.
Miss Ellen, or... Yeah, what was her name?
I never did get a straight answer about why he came back to 1931 in the first place.
It's, personal. When this is over, I'll tell you all about it.
I'm gonna hold you to that, you know.
Yeah. He's never gonna tell it, I guess.
Can you explain all this? I'm confused.
It's very simple. In the original timeline, Timeline A, the speakeasy arsonist was never caught, creating one of Hill Valley's enduring historical mysteries.
Okay.
When I traveled back to 1931, I created Timeline B, in which I was misidentified as the arsonist and subsequently killed by Kit Tannen's goons. Einstein came with me, and somehow he ended up in the DeLorean when its failsafe mechanism triggered, sending it back to 1986.
Which is where I came in.
Precisely. You traveled back to June 14th, 1931, creating Timeline C, a world in which Carl Sagan wasn't rubbed out by Kid Tannen, but Arthur McFly was served with a subpoena.
And shot by Kid Tannen's goons.
Yes, so you jumped back in time 6 hours, creating Timeline D, saving your grandfather's life, but somehow preventing Kid Tannen from meeting his date with justice.
Which is why the Tannens were so powerful when we jumped back to 86.
Uh-huh. So now we've returned to August of 1931, creating Timeline E, in which, fingers crossed, we'll send Tannen to prison where he belongs. Got it?
Sure.
Good.
One question.
What?
Can you explain all this? I'm confused.
Oh my god. Already 5 timelines and we're not even half past the game. We're at game episode 2. So... there are 3 parts more of this game, so how much timelines are we going to create?
Why are Tannens always such jerks anyway?
It's hard to say. Rogue Neanderthal genes in their DNA, perhaps.
Yeah. Alright,
Okay,
now it's time to
I
go.
better get back to fixing history.
Be careful, Marty.
Bye-bye. So let's see, we have the old Doc Brown at the middle of the park. Or we can go to...
Sonny, you're just in time.
For what? Have you been? Thanks for watching Einstein. What you doing?
So, thanks for watching Einstein while I've been away.
It's been a pleasure. He's proven to be a surprisingly willing test subject. It's almost as if he's been working with me for years.
More like decades.
Yeah. So, did we forget Einstein the last time? I didn't even notice it. How have you been?
How have you been, Emmett? I know I haven't seen you in a couple of months.
I'm great, and I owe it all to you.
Really?
Yes, that argument I had with my father during our jet drill experiment gave me the incentive to finally quit that dreary court job. I've committed myself full-time to a life of science.
Good job, Emmett. Good job.
What's the story with the little car and all this equipment?
Einstein and I are conducting a few experiments with this 1/4 scale model to work out a few hitches in my planned demonstration at the Hill Valley Expo in a couple of months.
A radio-controlled car?
No.
That's
well,
cool.
yes, but it'll be so much more than that. It will amaze the world. Aha! Got it!
Got what?
I'll show you.
Oh no.
Ready to go, Einstein?
Don't put the dog in it.
Watch this.
I'm going to kill it.
When this baby hits 23 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious cow flop.
23. And it's flying.
Einstein!
No!
Get him out of there!
Not to worry. I've got a fail-safe eject mechanism around here someplace. See? Nothing to worry about.
Nothing.
You're killing Einstein.
I'll go
Einstein's
see if I
safe.
can find something to help. Or someone.
Alright, Doc. Let's help me. It's time for you, again. There.
Hey, Doc, I could use a little help.
What's the problem?
Have you seen Artie? We already had that. You're in the park.
Why didn't you tell me I'd run into your younger self tonight?
Because I don't remember being out here tonight. Clearly, your interactions with my younger self 2 months ago have slightly altered my personal timeline. I never had the nerve to perform public experiments like he's doing. No matter. Those experiments will be forgotten once I've seen Frankenstein.
Frankenstein?
Yes. Right now, my younger self is fiddling around down there with rocket propulsion systems for his demonstration at the expo.
The thing that'll kick off your scientific career.
Exactly. Now, the
Wow.
rockets are a horrible idea, and I'll soon realize that they'll never work. But eventually, I'll wander into that movie theater and see Frankenstein and clear my mind. I've kept the ticket stub from that movie in my wallet ever since. See?
Why?
Wow.
Because it's during this movie that I'll have the inspiration for my breakthrough at the expo.
It doesn't have anything to do with reanimating the dead, does it?
Not the way you're thinking, no. But during that famous scene when Colin Clive turned the wheel that raised that shrouded figure into the tower and that bolt of lightning struck, well, let's just say more than one brain was reanimated that night.
Wow. Save Einstein.
Emmett's not having much luck getting Einstein off the courthouse.
I'm not surprised. Einstein's a smart dog, but heights give him the willies.
What can we do?
I've got it.
What?
Just get my younger self distracted and I'll handle the rest.
How are you going
Okay,
to...
I better get back to fixing history.
Be careful, Marty.
You need to distract younger Doc Brown. How are we going to do that? Oh, there he is already. Hello, Emmett.
Don't worry, Emmett. I'm sure you'll get it right someday.
Oh, I'm not worried about that. Right now, I'm more concerned with Einstein.
Look in the back. Can I go up a little? No? No?
Well, I'll go off and see if I can get some help.
You do that.
You see
I'll
it?
stay here and see if I
Right
can think of a way to get Einie off that ledge.
It's the car.
Any luck with Einstein?
I'm still
Right
thinking
top.
about it. It's a perplexing
Cup.
spiritual conundrum.
It's the
Aggravated
car
by
with
Einie's
he
understandable
built.
skittishness.
Alright, so let's take a break.
Why don't you take a break from Einstein Patrol for a minute? Maybe go see a movie or something.
Thanks for the offer, Sonny. But once Emmett Lathrop Brown sets his mind on a task, nothing can distract him from his purpose. And right now, that purpose is rescuing your dog.
It's not my dog. Yeah, what's for you
What's
and
up with you
Anna?
and Edna? A couple months ago, I could swear she was making goo-goo eyes at you.
That was before my father had her Stay Sober Society meeting thrown out of our house. Now she takes every opportunity she can get to snipe at me and my work. It's very distracting.
Yeah. What went wrong?
What went wrong with your rocket car?
I'm not entirely sure. As soon as we get Einstein down, I'm gonna go look for it.
Where it is, or did you still have the car? Where is it? Tell me about Parker.
Do you know anything about Officer Danny Parker?
My pop says he's a good cop when he's not drinking.
Good.
Of course, now I hear he drinks all the time.
Yeah, that's a bad thing. Tell me about Trixie. Yeah, Trixie.
You know anything about Trixie Trotter?
The songbird of the Sierras? The nightingale of the north? The floozy of the foothills? Never heard of her. And I've definitely never snuck into Tannen's speakeasy to listen to her.
Wow. See
Have
Frankenstein.
you seen that Frankenstein movie yet? I hear it's pretty inspirational.
Not yet. I've been so busy with my rocket car that I haven't found the time. But I'm planning on going tonight. At least I will once I get Einstein down.
Go now. Find your
Why don't you go
rocket
look for your car now?
And leave Einie stuck on a ledge? Never! Dogs are much more important than any silly rocket car. Especially one that doesn't work at all.
We still have some tricks on you. No.
Well, I'll go off and see if I can get some help.
You do that. I'll stay here and see if I can think of a way to get Einie off that ledge.
Maybe Edna can distract you better as me. Edna, can you help us? Hello.
Hey, Edna.
Mr. Crockett, what can I do for you?
So what are you doing?
What are you doing out here in the middle of the night?
Saving people from alcohol, vice, and disorder. And also keeping a lookout for hot stories. You'd be surprised how much news breaks on this corner.
I don't want to know. Broken any stories?
Broken any stories tonight?
Only the usual. Mayor Thomas trying to slink out of the speakeasy. Frankie Needles crashing his car into a fire hydrant. Nothing that'll get me the front page.
Aww. I got a story for you.
Hey, I got a hot lead for you.
Oh? What is it?
Trixie betrays kid. Artie McFly returns. Carl Sagan spot in town.
I can't tell her that. It could get him in trouble.
Aww.
Hey, I got a hot lead for you.
Oh? What is it?
Oh yeah, this is a better
Young
one.
scientist strands dog on courthouse roof.
What?
Look over there.
Oh, for goodness sake. Mr. Brown.
Please, Miss Strickland, not now. Can't you see I've got a rather delicate situation on my hands at the moment? My trial run...
Trial run? Public hazard, I call it. And I'm sure my editor will agree. This scientific enterprise of yours represents a clear and present danger to public safety.
You know what represents a clear and present danger to public safety? Your singing voice.
There's no need to get personal, Mr. Brown.
Believe me, I have no intention of getting personal with you.
I'm relieved to hear it. Flying cars, of all the ridiculous juvenile
You mock
notions.
me, but just imagine. A world in which traffic jams and car crashes are a thing of the past.
I might be more inclined to listen to you if your maiden voyage hadn't ended in a crash on one roof and a stranded dog on another.
I'm working on getting him down. Einie, how'd you get down? Clever dog.
Well, fortune favors you tonight, but I warn you to be more careful in the future.
Now, how to get that rocket car back down?
Oh, it wasn't on the poster, it was really on there. What? Oh my god. You crashed it into a billboard. Where are you?
Testing, testing. Sibilance, sibilance.
Hey, quit playing with my equipment.
Sorry.
He's not even here. Where is he? How do you get up there? Let me see, can I talk to him from that angle?
Emmett.
No time for chit-chat. I've got a rocket car to recover.
Emmett! You get down from there before you hurt yourself!
Hurt myself? You're far too cautious, Miss Strickland.
Strickland. Edna, help me.
Edna,
What?
Nice
what
song.
was that song you were singing earlier?
Do you like it? I wrote it myself. It really gets the toes tapping at the Stay Sober Society meetings. Although I suppose that could be the Shakes. Would you like to hear it again?
No! I want to say
sure.
no.
I knew if I waited long enough, somebody would request it. You say you've lost your self-respect, but you should care. It's not too late to redirect and start to care. Don't despise the good and pure. Time to rise up from the sewer. Wash off all that foul manure. Show the world you care. You should care. You should care. What people think of you. But you ought to care.
I want to not hear it anymore.
You really think so?
Yeah, it's got a good hook to
I'll
it.
save you guys.
One needs a good hook if one is fishing for souls.